Hello ladies and gents, welcome back your lovely faces to a brand new video here on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Elon Musk and the leaked audio that came out a couple of weeks ago. And well, let's just say Elon Musk is, he's got a giant pair of cojones on him for doing and saying something like this. Obviously, we all know the stuff that's currently going around on Twitter. You see it. You know, he's there, he's trolling everyone. And some of the stuff he's doing is absolutely hysterical. And he's also drinking a lot of tea. But some of the things, you know, he's kind of come out recently and done. Obviously, you got people who, all these big people in the world as well, and they're saying things, and he's replying to them like, no, go away. And just single responses, which are absolutely hilarious. But with this one, like we were talking about, is regarding leaked audio. Now, this is coming from the Quartering's Twitter page. Here we got desktop audio up for you guys.
Even if people return to the offices are separate offices. We won't be in person anyways.
Yes, but you can still maximize the amount of in-person activity. Tesla is not in one place either. But you know, it's basically if you can show up at an office and you do not show up at the office, resignation accepted.
Wow, you know, and to be honest with you, I see where the guy's coming from. So, what has recently happened, obviously, you know, Elon Musk bought Twitter. So many things have currently happened, and when you look at it and what Elon Musk has bought, you know, he bought Twitter, and the people on Twitter, a lot of the people who worked for Twitter, they were literally people who were, I am going to use the buzzwords, they were woke. They were the ones who, you can't say anything bad against this person, but if they say anything bad about you, I'll let it go. That's what they were. And Elon Musk is not having any of it. And to be honest with you, you know, you got people here who are trying to say, you know, tell the world's richest man, remember, how to run a business. He's the world's richest man for a reason. He's an entrepreneur. The businesses he has bought and he's created, you know, they're there, and they're some of the most wealthiest companies in the world. That just goes to show. I think he knows a little bit more about business than the majority of us. But when you see people, you know, like that one there, oh, well, we're going to be in office, but we're not going to be there. Well, you are going to be there. You know, the pandemic is basically over. Here in the UK, people have been back in their offices and going back to work for the last year. But again, people in America, the ones who are doing all of this, the ones who are saying these sort of things. Hell, I got friends in America who have been back in work for about a year as well. They've been going back to offices. They've been going back to their stores where they run and stuff and all that. You know, you don't see them working from home, you know? And it's funny when you get the people who are like, well, no, we're going to work from home. If we're not going to come in, we're not going to work. Well, I'm sorry, you can't be an entitled little condescending tit, you know? And it's interesting because you're telling a guy you're not going to turn up to the office to do your job, and the guy you're telling is the one who is your boss. If I said to some of my bosses in the past, I'm not going to come in today, I'm going to work from home, I would have been disciplined there and then. Now, remember, a lot of people know, I used to work for the biggest supermarket chain in the UK, and I was one of their social media managers. We worked in an office. If we wanted to work from home, we weren't allowed. They said, no, you're in work. You've come to work. Again, people who are now going on about, well, working from home is great, it's this, that, and the other. But again, no. If you're home, this is how I look at it now myself. If you can't physically get to work, but you can work from home, okay, do it. But when you see the people who at Twitter, where the lowest salary, I may add, is an administrator, is $46,000. Do you know the average UK salary is less than £20,000? £20,000, that's about $24,000. With that there, these people, that's what they're on. You know, they're on $40,000 and up. Okay, you know, it's Twitter, it's a social media company, this, that, and the other. But when you think that I haven't got to come in, and you tell that to the boss, ooh, it's just the way you can hear it in her voice as well. You can hear it in the voice, so we'll just go back to it.
Even if people return to the offices are separate offices. We won't be in person anyways.
Yes.
You hear that? Do you hear how literally like, well, if we're there, we're not going to turn up anyway. You know, even if people return to the offices are separate offices. We won't be in person anyway. No, you are. You're in person. You're in the office. To me, this Twitter employee, it just seems to be an entitled tit.
To the offices are separate offices. We won't be in person anyways.
Yes, but you can still maximize the amount of in-person activity.
Exactly. This is what this person doesn't seem to understand. And since Elon Musk has fired the majority of Twitter staff and everything else, we have seen so many things coming out from these staff members and all that who, it just goes to show how entitled they all think they are and how woke they think you are. Oh, we're not, basically screaming and shouting, if I don't get my way, I'm not going to do anything. Sorry, if you don't work the way I tell you to work because I'm your boss, you're fired. That's what it is. But an interesting aspect of all of this as well is, so I saw this. This is regarding Twitter as well. So this person here, Bill Gruskin or whatever, Mr. Musk plans to begin making employees pay for lunch, which had been free at the company cafeteria. Oh no, people got to buy their own lunches where the lowest salary is $46,000. Oh no. I'm pretty sure they can afford $3 or $4 for a sandwich. I'm pretty sure of that. You know, it's absolutely ludicrous how these people are just literally, oh, I'm not going to get a free lunch anymore. I'm not going to work for you. You are literally showing how much people hate you now. And then you had this guy here, Andrew Wortman, who he fired 3/4 of the employees. Now he's planning to starve the rest of them. I'm sorry, they can't afford $3 to $4 for a sandwich or for lunch, for $10 for a lunch. This is how funny this has gone. Because when you go into this guy's comments as well, it's interesting because for the I bring my own lunch crowd, that's a shame but not relevant. It is relevant. It's relevant because it shows how entitled the people of Twitter think they are. I've had my lunch for free. How dare they? So, here's the one thing with that one there. So, the people who have been fired from Twitter, the ones who have gotten 3-month severance pay, which, again, they were only offered 2 in their initial contract. They said Elon Musk has, they're going to be paid until February, their full wages. And these people are going to go to a new job, and they're going to be like, well, where's my free lunch? I had a free lunch at Twitter. This ain't fucking Twitter. This is how funny this has all gotten for me anyway. But when you go back to it and you got people, is this a parody? Musk replied, I can't tell. It's absolutely hysterical. But you got this guy by here, Gringo, which is very, very true. Twitter pays an average salary of $146,546 per year, which is $70.45 an hour. Twitter pays the bottom 10% $106,000 a year, and the top 10% over $201,000. How will these people ever survive without the free lunches? This is it. This is how dumb these people are. Just because they worked for a company which, well, let's just say it exactly what it is. In the last decade, since it's been active, properly been active, and the way it's become this huge juggernaut, it's turned into a cesspool. It's turned into people who literally, like I said earlier, if you say one thing bad about something that people at Twitter don't like, you're gone. You can be suspended. They can get rid of you. But if you say something which is bad, which is horrible, but the people at Twitter are on that person's side, they allow it to happen. This is how bad it is. And literally, Elon Musk has gotten rid of all those people. He's literally gone, no, down the middle, neutral. And he said he wants Twitter to be the internet's town square, where everyone goes, everyone has a voice, and everyone can basically just say things, But it's interesting to see how these people, the ones who are against Elon Musk, obviously, you know, they've always hated Musk. Because if you look at his tweets, a lot of them reply to him in their stupid tweets. And when you see him doing like this, like, oh my God, 3/4 are going to starve. Oh my God, they're rich. It's fucking hysterical, you know? But that's what we got for that one then. As you can see, it does go on more, you know. Oh my God, I'll have to order DoorDash or buy food like the rest of us. You know, it's so interesting to see that 96% of the working world has to make or buy their own lunch every day. Hell, some of those people cannot even afford to buy or make their own lunch because of how the economy is worldwide. But then you get these people, oh, they're crying over free lunch because they're going to have to pay for it now. You know? It just shows how childish they really are. And I think it's fucking hysterical seeing all these people being shoved into the real world for once in their lives. If you are new to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see each and every one of you soon.